beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Marilyn and I'm bringing you all things beauty, fashion, lifestyles. If you like that kind of stuff, go ahead and subscribe, girl. We welcome you with open arms. Okay, subscribe, stop playing. But we're going to be getting into some more beauty today. Okay, I recently purchased the new Mario bronzing serum, and this is it here. It's called, let me give you the complete name. Okay, it's called no, okay, that's not it. The Soft Sculpt Bronzing and Shaping Serum. So when I think serum, I think very lightweight. And during the summer, that's typically what we want, lightweight. So I decided to pick it up. Now, the last thing that I purchased from Makeup by Mario, I end up returning, which was the concealer. So I just hope I have better luck with this because I do love bronzing products. I love complexion products in general. And I would love to love this, so my fingers are crossed. I have the shade Dark Deep, which I think this is actually the darkest shade, which is a little unfortunate because I'm pretty dark, but I know there are complexions that are darker than mine that still want to bronze. So we'll see how versatile this particular color is. And yeah, I just want it to work out because I do want to love it, so we'll see. So before we start, completing my makeup and including this, I'm gonna just shake it up a bit because in the bottle it looks like the colors are separating. I don't know. I purchased it not that long ago. I mean, it's been sitting here for just a few days, so I don't know, but I'm gonna just shake it up a little bit and then we can see. Now with this, I believe it comes with two different application. There's a pump where you can pump some out, so let's try to use that first so we can swatch it. All right, so that is the pump that I got out, if you can see. So it's a nice rich color. Now let me just blend it out so you can see how it shears out. It feels really light, really good, really lightweight. It can shear out to almost nothing. So we'll see how it looks on my actual face because my face is darker than my hand, so we'll see how it shows up. So that was the first way that you can apply it. And it also has a doe foot applicator, which this is probably what I'm gonna go for, at least today. All right, so this has the doe foot where you can just have more specific placement versus just putting a pump on a brush and just sort of blending it out. I guess on your no makeup days, I would probably do the pump method where you're going to be bronzing a little bit more, and so I guess it kind of depends on the application or the finish that you want. But this is the shade. I love the way it feels. This is my type of formula. Anything that feels too thick or too heavy, I typically don't really like it because I mean, who wants to feel anything thick and heavy on their face? No matter what time of year it is, I never really want to feel like that. So this is my type of formula. It actually feels like skincare, hence the whole serum bronzing name. Okay guys, so I'm a little closer and I'm going to go ahead and just do my concealer really quick. I'm going to just use these two concealers. I'm going to first start with this, which is the Tower 28 concealer. So now we're going to go in for the bronzer. Okay, so I'm going to go bronzy. I'm going to use the doe foot side, and I feel like I can be generous with this, so because this literally feels like water. I'll bring some around here. We're going to bring some around here. Let me dip it in. This is gonna be so good for the summertime. The way this feels is so cooling. I love it because it's so wet. It's a very watery formula. Okay, let's put some. You know what? Let me put this down before I tilt it into this thing just comes running out. I'm just gonna put some right in here, right in there. Under here, do a little circle. Okay, So I'm gonna blend this out and see how it blends out, because it feels pretty watery right now. So I'm gonna blend it and see what it looks like. And just sort of stipple it. It blends out so easy, which I knew it would blend out so easy because of the way this formula feels. Oh, let me blend it back into my, ooh, I like this color. Can you guys see the color? I hope you guys can, but I love the color. Okay, let's just tap it, blend it upward, not down here. We're gonna keep it up here. Just feathering it into the concealer, but I'm loving this so far. I love this. This is perfect. This is a perfect formula for hot weather. Like, it literally is melting into my skin, so that's a plus. You know, let me get a smaller brush. Doesn't dry down too quick, which is great. So you have time to blend it in, and it literally melts. Like, oh, I forgot to blend. I forgot to blend here. I forgot that. I typically never even put bronzer here. I don't know why I was inclined to do it today. That's probably why I forgot, because I never do this, but I mean, we trying some things, girl. Now let's see. Now my skin is oily, so of course I would set mine. If you don't have oily skin, then you can probably just, you know, be nice and glowy like this. But I'm definitely gonna set mine once we get to that point. Okay, so I should have put some right here in the crease of my eye, just to bronze it. We're not doing an eyeshadow look, so I'm just gonna put some there and just blend it, just to add some depth or add something to my eye. Normally I'll throw a powder bronzer, but since we're using this, let's throw it in there. Okay, so far so good. Let's go ahead and add blush to the look and just sort of build on top of it and see how it works with the other products. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. liquid blush. This is called Gorgeous Orange, I think. And I'll put a little dot right about there. Right about there. Actually, it's a few little dots. We're just gonna blend it out. This is my second concealer, and I'm only going to put it in the inner corner. This is the Fenty Beauty We're Even concealer, and this is the shade 400N, which is more of a neutral shade. And I'm going to put it here, and it's just going to brighten a little bit here, a little here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set with this One Size powder. This is in Marigold. I recently did a video on this powder, which I really like it, y'all. You should definitely get it. It does such a great job at blurring and brightening at the same damn time. Yeah, you should definitely get it, especially if you are dark. If you are a dark complexion, for sure. Go in with the powder puff and just set everything, even on top of the blush. Set. Okay, so while this setting powder hangs out, I'm just gonna go ahead and set those areas that we bronze with the serum. I'm gonna put another powder on top of it. This is the MAC Richard Rosy Skin Finish. Love this bronzer. Just gonna lightly tap just to set, and this is only because I actually have oily skin, so I don't want no problems. Now, if you don't have oily skin, you don't necessarily have to set this. It gives it a nice radiant finish. so you don't have to really worry about it. You don't have to set it, but if you have oily skin, I would recommend it. This is kind of like a, this is a blush, but for me it's a highlight. It's the NYX Buttermilk blush, and this is the shade Sooner Than Butter. It's like a shimmering shade, so if you're dark, this is not going to show up orange, but it will highlight. Okay guys, so I'm back. I'm just looking at myself in the mirror, and I really like the way this looks. I really like the way it feels, because that's a big deal to me, that it feels so lightweight. Like barely, I felt like I put a lot of the product on, but it does sheer out quite a bit, but it feels really good. This is a really nice formula, so I'm not going to take this back. Like off the bat, I knew I was gonna keep it, but I really love the way it looks. I'm just gonna look at myself in this mirror here. You guys can see a little up close. Even though I set mine with powder, it still has that little bit of glow. You can see like that warmth around this portion of my face here, or where I placed it. You guys saw where I placed it, and my nose. And I really love the way this looks. I did spray some setting spray. I don't think I think I got up and did that, so you guys probably didn't see it, but I sprayed some setting spray to let everything just set in and melt in. And I do truly love the way this looks, and I really love the way it feels. So Makeup by Mario, you live another day, because one thing about me, if I don't like it, I'm gonna take it back. Because this isn't cheap. I think this is, I don't remember how much it was. It was 30 something, I think. Or was it $40? I don't remember, but I know it's not cheap. Okay, now the shade, if this is the darkest shade, then so many people won't get to really use this or get the whole bronzing effect, because you know it has to be darker than your complexion, darker and a little warmer than your actual complexion to show up. And on me, it sheared out pretty. It sheared out a lot actually, but you can still see it, because you just see when I shift my face, you see certain points of it looks really like warm, like a reddish brown, and I love that look. This is a great product for your like no makeup days, where you're just wearing very little makeup, but you just want to add a little bronze, just a little something, and give your face some warmth and make you just look alive and look like you did a little something. I like this, really like this. I would give it a 9 out of 10. The only reason I would say 9 instead of just a 10 out of 10 is it shears out a lot. Like it gets really sheer. It doesn't keep that color that you see in this bottle, how dark it looks. It doesn't keep that color. It's going to shear out. So, you know, you can layer it or you can try to build it, but I don't think this is very buildable. Not in my opinion. From what I was using, no, not too buildable, but I still really love it. Girl. But that's the only reason it would get like a 9 out of 10. Okay, kitty, so this is the end of the video. I love my face and I love the way it came out, and I would recommend this bronzer because the bronzer's bronzing, okay? The bronzer's bronzing. If you like the video, be sure to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. Come back, watch another video, girl. Okay. Bye guys. Thanks for watching.